there anything about your appearance that they need to get right in the game?
For sure the smile, for sure.
Definitely the hair and the head.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And this is a team that stands out.
Well, Kevin.
David Aldridge, thank you. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Lakers. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
And I think for the Lakers, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
Well, you hope that they realize that and they have some self-awareness, but can they win some games, carry some positive energy, maybe some momentum into the offseason with which to build on?
Look at the 76ers starting group. All out there with Hield. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Bagley. And it's Thompson in at center. And for the Lakers, we've got Rozier. Harrell is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Curry. And it's Bryant in at the 5 down low. Philadelphia with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Basket good. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Here's Curry following the basket by John Wall. And here is Curry. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And so it's the Lakers with it. Rozier with the ball. Clock at 6. Warren finds Bryant. Over Hield. Bryant's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Pretty clear Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. He can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end. Now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
Here's Curry. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Curry kicks to Harrell. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Passes it to George. Uncovered. Thompson. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Curry passes it to Rozier. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Curry on the wing. Here's the floater. And the shot by Warren, no good. The 76ers leading by 4 to the paint and finished off by Bagley.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
56 seconds left in the first. And it's Rozier missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
They grabbed their own miss. Thompson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Thompson's got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Curry. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups where it looks like one side should be the clear favorite, those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
And that does it for the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Marvin Bagley is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Wall. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's George in at the small forward position.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
When you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor, I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Bryant finds Warren. Outside Curry. And it's Bryant in the corner. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Warren. Here's Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, if Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap 2 hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Hield against Curry. Trying to get open is Thompson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Rozier the pass to Bryant. The second effort and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he's good on the second. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
It's Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Bagley dishes the Wall. Back to Bagley. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
6'11", showing he's got a J. Marvin Bagley can be an offensive problem.
Wall against Curry. Warren kicks to Curry. Over Wall. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Here's George. Rebound by Harrell.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Curry. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll. 1
second separating the shot clock and game clock. Warren against George. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Paul George starting to feel real comfortable right now at the three-point line.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At one stretch in the opening period. And
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, Ryan is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Warren, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Curry finds Warren. Now Rozier. And Curry has it in the corner. He gets it in there. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Steph with the initiative here, taking charge, and tonight making a ton of things happen.
The pass to George. Over Harrell. George, no good. Rozier kicks to Curry. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Wall passes to George. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
His range goes out a lot further, but didn't need to on that possession.
On its way from Curry for 2. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wall against Curry. Fires from 18. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Wall. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Lakers. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. And the basket by Curry. 16 points for him.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And here we can check the story out on Terry Rozier. He had a strong showing last season. 12th in three-point field goal percentage and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. Wall's shot is off. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Warren the pass to Harrell. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. George has got 9. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Wall against Curry. Count that bucket.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
The 76ers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's George, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Here's Curry. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots. You can definitely see a difference.
Wall against Curry. Lets it go from 14. Tries again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, Thompson's out there to throw his weight around. He did it that time.
And so Thompson nails both of them. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Wall against Curry. Down low. The kick out to Rozier. Over Bagley. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The 76ers leading by 4 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Tristan Thompson all out there with Hield. Then there's Marvin Bagley, and it's George in at the 3 spot.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Rozier kicks to Warren. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And George, here we go. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Rozier, the pass to Curry. Those 3-pointers off the mark. George against Harrell. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Bryant. Rozier looking around. Dishes it to Warren. Pass to Harrell. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Curry. That shot is off. Wall with some nice D. On the wing, Hield. Rebounded by the Lakers. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry gets the bucket.
Well, right now Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
Curry against Wall. Outside, George. Pass to Hield. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Another miss by Philadelphia. Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Left side, Bryant. Outside, Curry. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Give the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're in front by 1. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tristan Thompson.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
George against Warren. And George kicks to Wall. Takes a shot at the elbow. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here are the Lakers. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. To the inside. Hero. No good that time. Great D that time from Bagley. Wall against Curry. Baseline jumper. Wall's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
The shot by Bryant, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Hield. Connects from downtown.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Curry fires from way outside. Misses the tray. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so they foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Curry outside. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
And Philadelphia calls time here. The score is tied at 42. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Montrezl Harrell. Terry Rozier is out there with Curry. And there's Bryant, and it's Warren in at the 3.
A great sign of how confident Rozier is. He wants to be the leader, and you need your leader to come through with buckets like that.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell, and George gets it to go.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Here's Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
A shot by George, wide open. George missing again.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Stolen by George. And oh, here we go with George. No, oh, that was huge.
Incredible.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Curry against Wall. It falls!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 2. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Wall finds Thompson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Timeout called the Lakers. Here's Harrell. Outside Warren. Bryant dishes to Curry. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. He sinks the clutch free throw.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Here's Rozier. The kick out to Bryant for three. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's sent back by Bryant. It counts. And the Lakers call time here. They trail by one. There's 21 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
All against Curry. Pass to Rozier. Right between the eyes.
Big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 2. 12 seconds left in the first overtime. And so here is Philadelphia. Now here is George.
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes! And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Here's Curry. They double-team Curry. The dish to Harrell. Just 5 on the clock. On its way from Curry for 2. The shot missing. Nice D from Wall. George against Warren. Shoots from the elbow. George, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Warren finds Rozier. Back to Warren. Bryant with it. Now the pass to Curry. Pulls it up. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 2. There's 53 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. Wall. Thompson outside. George with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
And the Lakers call time here. 43 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Against Rozier. Over Hield. And it's Rozier missing. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Count it.
Oh, the energy Hield is playing with right now. What a huge possession, ready to rip it.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby good night.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 2. 27 seconds left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Curry looking around. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
I like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. George against Warren. Now George. Poked away. And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. And the Lakers with possession here. And here is Curry. Over in the corner, Warren. And another 3 for the Lakers.
T.J. Warren wants to score and loves the big moment.
George with the ball. Now defended by Warren. George against Warren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here.
With Paul George, it's pretty awesome. You get the whole package. You get great scoring, you get good playmaking and rebounding, you get a defender with active hands. There's a lot of things about Paul George that can elevate everything you do to have great team success.
Over in the corner, Warren. And another 3 for the Lakers.
T.J. Warren trusts that shot. Trust me, fantastic at shooting with purpose off the pass. That's alliteration.
George against Warren. Elbow shot. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Think about when the Cavs shocked that Warriors team back in the 2016 finals, and what it was that Tristan Thompson's hard work provided for them, pounding the glass and providing an interior presence in order to get the title.
Here's Curry. Money!
Steph Curry is adept at finishing those drives. Defenders never know what kind of shot he's going to throw up, but confident it's going to go in.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Here's George. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, you can depend on Paul George to shoulder some of this offensive load. There are times where this team can turn over the reins to him, and he capitalizes that time.
Good!
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Out to the right wing. Bagley, no good. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Here's Rozier, and so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first that increases their lead to 6.
You know, and every year it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving. No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Guys, what's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Deep two from Tolliver. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
And the Lakers call time here. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And so it's the Lakers with it, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Now the 76ers with it. And a deep 3 from George. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so the Lakers take the win. An amazing game lasting multiple overtimes.
I mean,
all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.